They're called beer hats, and for good reason. They bear the names and colors of many popular beers, and they're made from actual beer cartons. I'm here at the Grand Island headquarters of Beer Hats, where I'm joined now by company president Cindy Montana and sales rep Nicole Agnello. What fun this is. How do I look?
Oh, you look great.
You guys look great, too. I love these hats, as you know. Where did this idea come from, Cindy? I know there's a wonderful story, so I want you to share it.
Sure. Almost 9 years ago, we were on our honeymoon at a country festival in Ohio, and there were 200,000 drunk people, and Pete saw somebody put an empty beer case on their head.
Pete, your husband.
Pete, my husband. And he had this idea that he could make it into a beer hat, or into a kind of a hat. And he fashioned it, and it was very, very basic in the beginning. And he was bartending at the time to put himself through school, and people started to want to buy them. And he's, yeah, okay, I'll make one for you, I'll make one for you. And then eventually a friend of ours made a website, and he decided to patent it, and the rest is history.
And it goes from there. And for you, Nicole, I know you've been a sales rep and selling different products over the years.
Yep.
How did you get hooked up with beer hats, and how is it to sell these things?
It's actually a lot of fun. This is my first retail experience. As far as getting hooked up with selling beer hats, I graduated high school with Pete, and along came Cindy, and I've known them for years, and I have been a fan of beer hats from, I think, the conception as well.
Yep.
It's been a lot of fun. Great party hat.
Yeah, for sure. And they come in, I know, 3 different styles, and we're wearing you and I have the cowboy hat on,
Right.
and yours is called the what?
The original box top style.
And then there's the top hat as well.
And there's the top hat, and we're going to be introducing the new Bubba, the oversized
And
hat.
this is the latest news. This is
Yep.
coming down the pike, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What we are wearing now and what people are buying now is far different from the original. You've made lots of improvements, right?
Absolutely. We used duct tape and staples, and it was very, very basic in the beginning. But now they're to a quality that they're ready for any store to sell.
Yeah, they're amazingly comfortable, and they're really rugged.
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
think that may surprise people.
Well, yeah, because they're made from beer cases, they're laminated. Because if you put your case of beer in ice water, it'll still hold pretty well.
Yeah.
And so they're made from the same material. So if you get it wet, we just wipe it
It'll
off.
hold up to the weather.
Yeah.
Take me quickly through the process because we have some of the construction taking place right here, but what are the steps to making one?
Well, we purchase the cases from the breweries directly, and then they're pressed on a 25-ton press to press out the patterns. And then Amy assembles them and puts them together, and Sue sews them, and then they get shaped and shipped out to wherever they need to go.
And there's a lot of cartons in one hat. I think,
Yeah,
3?
Three cartons in these hats. This hat actually takes 8 cartons.
Wow. Who buys them? I know, from talking to you earlier, I know some of the beer companies whose names appear on the hats actually buy them back.
Oh, absolutely. Miller and Coors sell them on their websites and where people go for tours in their breweries. And they are, every couple weeks, they need more hats. They sell them really well there.
And I bet they're big with NASCAR.
Yes, we haven't got into NASCAR as much as we'd like to, but Pete and I, before kids came along, we used to travel around to different races, and we would take 100 hats down and just sell them out of the back of our truck at the time.
So, Nicole, the kind of clients you would call on, I'm going to guess, I don't know, saloons and who do you call on?
Saloons, souvenir shops. We're working with some amusement parks, so we're trying to branch out to there. And we're also looking into not only NASCAR, but also even branching out to more country concerts and festivals and jamborees across the nation and up into Canada.
And they are 100% American made. And the reason I know that is because I saw your hats at the Made in America store in Elma, and everything there is 100% American made. Mm-hmm. So you had to change a couple of things to do that?
We did. We didn't really, when we were sourcing things for the hats in the past, we didn't really pay attention to where they were made. And then when we got hooked up with the Made in America store, we thought it was important, and we sourced them, and we were able to find them. Every single part of this hat, every piece was made in the States.
Great. Well, now they bear the names of several beer companies. Why don't you mention some of them?
Yeah, we have Coors, Miller, Pabst, Molson. We're working on Anheuser-Busch and Labatt. One day we'll hopefully
So if you're
be
watching
licensed.
Anheuser-Busch, you
Yes.
need these, right?
Yes.
But they do
absolutely.
have to be, licensed and?
Yeah, we're licensed with the breweries, so that's why we can't make Anheuser-Busch without their permission. So we purchase the cases from the breweries directly, and we also pay royalties to the breweries for using their name.
And I know anytime you invent a new product, the process from that first idea when Pete said, I can make a hat out of that, to getting to the market, it's tough.
Oh, absolutely. And when it first started out, we were dumpster diving for boxes. We were using used boxes, and they were very basic. And when it got patented and Pete kept developing it, I would say it probably took 2 or 3 years before they were that we started selling them in mass quantity.
Well, they are so cool, and the new one coming along is the Bubba, and so look for it. Beerhats.com. You can get more information, or actually place an order, right?
Absolutely.
And also in the Made America store in Elmo, or on their site at SaveOurCountryFirst.com. The phone number, it's an 800 number.
877 I love beer. LUV beer.
There you go. What fun. Thank you.
Thank you.